back, student, to our Bharat Education Societies, Karthika High School and Junior College, for our online computer class for Standard 5. Today, we are going to do our lesson number 10, that is designing tables. Tables. Tables are very effective tool of presenting data in the form of rows and columns. A row is the horizontal series of cells and a column is a vertical series of cells. A rectangular unit of any table is called a cell. A cell is the intersection of rows and a column. Tables can be customized and are very useful for various tasks of presenting text and numerical information. How to create a table in Word document. To create a table, firstly, position the insertion point where the table is needed. Second, select the Insert tab. Table groups. Click the table and then click Insert Table. Now, when you click on Insert Table, this option opens up. Okay? Here you need to type in the number of columns you want. Then press the tab key, type in the number of rows you want. And lastly, click on the OK button. Now a blank table will be displayed. You can fill in with the information. Students, let me show you in practical how to put an table in a Word document. Firstly, we will start with the Start button and we will open the Word document. This is the blank document we will select. This is the default page of the blank document which is open up. Now, you need to firstly position the insertion point where the table is needed. That is, the insertion point is this thing. You need to position it where you need to insert the table. So firstly you need to decide where you want the table to be. If I want the table over here, let the cursor or the insertion point be here. Or if I want it little down, I can press the enter key and take the cursor or the insertion point little downwards. Now, okay, now I decided I want the table over here. I will now click on the Insert tab, the second tab. The first tab is the Home tab and the second tab is the Insert tab. Now I click on the Insert tab. The ribbons open up. This is the ribbon of the Insert tab. It has many options. Now come to the Tables group. This is the Tables group. There is an arrow below in the table. Click or select the table group and click Table. This opens up. Now you can see there is an option of Insert Table, the first option. Let me click over here, Insert Table. This pop-up menu opens up and gives us an option of typing in the number of columns and the number of rows. Now the number of columns is 5 and the numbers of row is 2. You can change the number as per your requirement. Here if I want it 4, I can take it 4. And if I want the rows to be 3, I will increase the number 4 and 3. Okay. The other way is you can press the tab key when you are at the column, number of columns, when you type the number of column, you can press the tab key, you will go to number of rows. Okay. Now, once you type the number of column and number of rows, you have to click on the OK button. As you click on the OK button, the table gets inserted in your document. The other way of inserting table is quick tables. While creating a table, you can apply table style. Quick table is a gallery of ready-to-use pre-formatted tables. For this, you need to click on the Insert tab, then click on the Tables group. Now you can see as you click on the Tables group, there are options come up. Now click on the Quick Tables, the last option. As you click on the Table group, these are the style of the tables, formatted tables shown to you. Now from here, select a style from the format. The table will be formatted according to your choice. The other way, the third way of inserting table is drawing a table. You can draw a table. This tool is used to draw complicated tables. You can see the image of the complicated table where single row or column is split into multiple rows and columns on the need and desire of the user. User can draw table with the pencil shape tool as per his requirement. For this, first you need to select the Insert tab, then click on the drop down arrow of the table group, select Draw Table command. The mouse pointer converts into pencil shape. Start drawing table by dragging mouse on the document work area. Students, let us see in practical how we can insert or how we can draw table. Now for this tool to draw complicated tables, what we have to do, we have to go to Insert tab, click on the Tables group. The drop down menu will come up with many options. Come to the second option, Draw Table, click over here. Now the mouse pointer, can you see this mouse pointer? The mouse pointer converts into pencil shape. See this, now it is converted into a pencil shape. Now you can start drawing table by dragging mouse on the document work area. This way. You have to press and drag it. Okay? And then if you want to make columns, you can make columns like this. If you want to make rows, you can even make rows. Okay. Now this is the pre-made table what I had already made. Now if you want to make this table into a complicated one, for example, the first column you don't want to divide, but the second column you need to divide into one more column. This way you can divide the second column into two parts and you can type in both the columns. You can see this. And if you want this row to be divided into two parts, you can do that. How we have to do is, we have to go to Insert tab, go to Tables group, Draw Table, the mouse pointer, and then you can convert this row into two parts. You can type in both the rows this way. This way you can make complicated rows and complicated tables. We can even convert the text into a table. In Word, you can convert text to a table. Text must be separated in column by using a comma, a tab, or a paragraph marker. For example, if Rohini Sharma is written, comma 10th, comma A, comma 12, Mahendra Shah, comma 10th, comma B 24. Select this desired text. Select Insert tab. Click on the drop down arrow on the table option. Click on Convert Table. Convert text to table. Then Convert to Table dialog box appears. Now, confirm the information displayed in the dialog box and click on OK button. The text gets converted into a table. Okay, let us see how we can convert the text into a table. This is the text what I had written. Rohini Sharma, comma 10th, comma A 12, comma Mahendra Shah, comma 10th, comma B 24. Now firstly you have to select the desired text. This way you can select the desired text. Then you have to select the Insert tab. Click on the drop down arrow on the table option. In the table option, can you see the third option, Convert Text to Table? Okay, click on this option. The pop-up menu comes up. It is asking you number of columns and row. And here the number of column is shown 6. Why it is shown 6? Because the commas. Because of the comma. Because we have divided the text by using a comma. Can you see this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and this is the last. So it is asking us number of columns 6 and number of row, because this is only one line, that is number of row is 1. Okay. Then separate text at. Automatically it is clicked on the commas because the commas are given over here. Click on OK button. You can see the text is converted into table. There was no comma between A and 12. That is why both the A and the number is come in one table. Can you see? It is come in one cell. B24, it is come in one cell. This way you can convert the table, convert the text into a table. Now let us see how we can insert a column or a row into a table. For this, draw a table and select the number of rows and columns as usual. Then right click on the cell arrow or column where you want to insert another column or row. As you click, this pop-up menu comes up. Then select the insert, click on the insert row, above or below or column to the left or right as required. The column or the row will appear in the table. Or under Table Tools, click Layout tab, Rows and Columns group, select the required option. Let us see in practical how we can add column or row. Firstly, you need to draw table and select the number of rows and columns. Like you have to click on the Insert tab and then Insert Table. You need to select the number of rows and columns. The table will get inserted. Now this is the table. Right click on the cell, row or column where you want to insert another column or row. For example, if I want to insert a column over here, I will first select this row, column. I will select the cells and then right click on the mouse button. As I right click on the mouse button, this options open up. This pop-up menu comes up with many options. Now you can see this insert option. You click on the insert option. It is asking you whether you want to insert the column to the left, to the right. So now for the columns it is set to the left or right. I will click on the left side. One more column gets added. Similarly, if you want to add a row, for example, I will select this row and I want to add a row. I have selected this range of cells. Now right click on the mouse button. The pop-up menu opens up. Now go to insert and below can you see insert row. It is asking you whether you want to insert row above or below. If I say above, one more row get inserted. Can you see this row? The small row has got inserted. We learned how to insert column or row. Now let us learn how we can delete a cell, column, row or the entire table. For this, select or click in the cell, rows or column you wish to delete. Under the tables tab, click the layout tab. This is the layout tab. You can see the layout tab. It has many options. In the rows and columns group, click the delete and then select whether you want to delete a particular cell, a column, a row or the entire table itself. Or the other way of deleting is select the cell you wish to delete, then right click and select the delete cell option. As you right click, this pop-up menu comes up. It is showing you the option of delete cell. Click on the delete cell. These options will come up. Now you can select from this dialog box the appropriate action. Whether you want to shift the cell to the left, you want to shift the cell up, or you want to delete the entire row or delete the entire column. Then click on OK button. The rows and the columns will get deleted. Merging cells. Let us learn how we can merge the cell. To merge the cell, you can combine two or more cells into one by using merge cell command. Let us see where this merge cell command is available. For this, you need to select the cells you want to merge from the existing table. Once you select the cells, the new tab open up, table tool tab, the design tab and the layout tab. Click on the layout tab. This is the layout tab and click on the merge cells. The cells will get merged. The selected cells will get merged. Now splitting cells. How you can split cell? One cell into many. For this, you can split a single cell into multiple new cell by using split cell command. For this, select the cell you want to split from the existing table. Once you select, click on the layout tab and then click on the split table. The table will get split. Till now we have learned how to merge cell, how to split cell, how to insert rows and columns. Now let us learn how we can add border and shading to the table. By default, Word applies a half point black solid line border around all the table cells. You can change the border and shading style of the entire table or of selected cells. First, to do this, you need to select the table. Click on the Design tab, Draw borders group, a border and shading dialog box appears. Okay, now see the image. When you select the cell, this tab opens up, table tool. It has a design tab and a layout tab. You need to select the design tab. Now select the desired line style and width for the style and width drop down list. This is the border. Here you have to click. As you click on the border option, this menu opens up. It has a tab, border, page border and shading tab. Okay, from here you can select the desired line or width. This is the option, the drop down list. From here you can select and then you can click on the OK button. The border gets added to your table. Similarly, you can add shading. You have to click on the shading tab. As you click on the shading tab, the color options come up. The many color option comes up. Then you can select the color from those options and then click on OK button. Now let us see how we can do calculation in a table. For this, in a word table, you can perform basic calculations using some basic functions like sum, average, count. You will be referring the selected cell for values instead of entering actual value in the formula. For this, you need to first select the cells, then click the layout tab, data group formula command. That is, you can see this layout tab, and in this you have to click on the formula command. The formula shows sum above function. As you click on the formula, it shows the sum above function. Parameters in the bracket will change as per the position of the cursor and number appearing on which side of the cursor. Use paste function and then click on OK button. That's all for today's lesson. I hope it was a nice teaching and learning process with you all. Be home, be safe, be healthy. Thank you.